The joy of the Church is to be a mother, to go out and seek the lost sheep. That was the message of Pope Francis during Tuesday's morning Mass at the Casa Santa Marta. The Pope said that the Church does not need to have a perfect organizational chart if that would make her sorrowful and closed on herself, if that would make her not a mother. He then invited his listeners to be joyful Christians with the consolation of the tenderness of Jesus. Pope Francis emphasized that the greatest consolation is that of mercy and forgiveness. I ask myself, he said, what is the consolation of the Church? Just as an individual is consoled when he feels the mercy and forgiveness of the Lord, the Church rejoices and is happy when she goes out of herself. In the Gospel, the pastor who goes out goes to seek the lost sheep. The joy of going out to seek the brothers and sisters who are far off. This, he said, is the joy of the Church. Here the Church becomes a mother, becomes fruitful. When the Church does not do this, then the Church stops herself, is closed in on herself, even if she's well organized, has a perfect organizational chart. Everything's fine, everything's tidy. But, he said, she lacks joy, she lacks peace. And so she becomes a disheartened church, anxious, sad. A church that seems more like a spinster than a mother. And this church doesn't work. It is a church in a museum. The joy of the Church, he said, is to give birth, to give life. The joy of the Church is to go out to seek the sheep that are lost. The joy of the Church, said Pope Francis, is precisely the tenderness of the shepherd, the tenderness of the mother.